Rick McBride here with your Property Masters and your 5 minutes of free time, your daily dose of training and instruction. Basically today I'm going to touch on a subject that no one wants to talk about, but unfortunately is an inevitable part of life. Selling a home when a loved one has passed. When a loved one dies, the last thing on your mind is selling your property. Additionally, they could own property with others as well, and those situations could get quite complicated. Just about every estate consists of some type of property that has been in the family, that could have possibly been in the family for a long time, and also carry an emotional attachment. In addition to the physical property, there's a life's worth actually, of personal property that has been collected in the house. You have to deal with that as well. Once you've divvied out the cherished items to the family members who wanted them per the will or just per how people wanted them, you're often left still with a house full of stuff to unload. Make sure that you hold an estate sale. You can hire a company to do this for you. You can do it yourself. We're happy to do it for you. We go through all the items in the house and then sell them for you. Whatever you decide, here's the tip of the day. Whatever you decide, make sure you run a $16 ad in the Penny Saver, because people will line up around the block. Make sure you're ready, because within an hour all of the good stuff will be sold, and make sure you have a way to check everybody out fairly quickly. It is amazing how many people show up at an estate sale. Remember, you're going to need to get title insurance when you sell the property. So this means you're going to have clear title to transfer. When you have the clear title, is sometimes difficult to get if there's no will, or even if there is a will that's contested. So make sure the executor of the estate is properly listed and knows how to list the property. If there is a will, the executor will be the person authorized to sell the property. If the house is in a trust, the trustee will be the one authorized. If there's no will or trust, someone has to step forward and take responsibility to do it. Without a will, the authorized person is the person who files the petition to open up a probate estate and volunteers to act as the administrator of the estate. They must have letters testamentary and authorization from the court to handle the affairs of the state. Yeah, we're not attorneys. You need to have an attorney do that for you, but we will need proof that you have the ability to sell the estate. Even with a will, the executor only has the authority to act after the probate estate is open and the letters testamentary are obtained. So you will need that as part of the listing agreement, and the title company will absolutely need that as proof that you have the authority to then sell the property. Even more important to have title insurance in an estate, because there's all these potential people who might have a claim on the property. Maybe they have a scribbled note, or maybe grandma told somebody they were getting the house, or maybe they have a second will that was never filed. So those are all potential claims on the title that you want to make sure you protect the estate, yourself and the estate from, really just the estate. You cannot, it is important to sell the property as soon as feasible, because the home is probably vacant. Insurance companies don't like vacant homes. Vacant homes don't have any life in them. They're subject to vandals, theft, and squatters. So you already have enough stress and headaches. So get that done as soon as possible. I know it's the last thing that you want to do, but it's very important that you do it. And we're happy to, again, help you and assist you with any of that we can. Finally, there's typically more family members involved than just one. So it can get to a very situation. We are experts at working those situations and not biased authority. We can come in and say facts as the facts are, and people can deal with that however they want to deal with it. but we have extensive experience selling estates, holding estate sales prior to the sale. If you have a delicate situation, we are the ones that can help you work through it, and we will get the home sold for top dollar, and the estate will get the funds, and however they choose to distribute them, the estate chosen to distribute it. If you have an estate you need to sell, please contact or call us today at 386-866-1007. We're happy to help you through your delicate situation. Again, that's 386-866-1007. Your Property Masters. Have a great day.